In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to repeat values x times in Excel Lambda. We are going to build a simple repeating output using a dynamic array style approach so you can generate repeated text fragments and then optionally reshape them into clean spreadsheet rows. First, you want to set up the headers so the sheet is easy to understand. Type item into cell A1, times into B1, and spilled result into C1. Take a moment to look at how these labels organize the columns. A will hold the item values you want to repeat, B will hold how many times each item should be repeated, and C will be used for the initial repeating output. Next, we will enter the first example pair of values. Type alpha into cell A2 and number 3 into cell B2. This means alpha should be repeated 3 times for this row. Now that the first row is set, go ahead and enter the next example so you can see the pattern clearly. Type beta into cell A3 and number 2 into cell B3. This row requests 2 repeats of beta. At this point, your sheet should show 2 items with their corresponding repeat counts, which is all we need to build the repeating logic. Now we will prepare the dynamic array output area. Click on cell C2 to prepare your dynamic array output field. You are about to place a formula that will spill results automatically. It is helpful to click exactly in the starting cell so Excel knows where the output should begin. With cell C2 selected, type the formula repeat A2, A3, and B2, B3 directly into cell C2. As you type, make sure the ranges match the rows you filled in. The A2, A3 and part appends a single space after each item, which helps produce readable, space-separated text. The repeat function then repeats that item text a number of times based on the matching values in B2, B3. After entering the formula, press the Enter key to generate space-separated text fragments dynamically. When Excel runs a dynamic array formula, it may produce output that spills into adjacent cells. That spill behavior is expected, and it is part of what makes this approach convenient. You should now see repeated text for both alpha and beta based on their specified counts. Next, you will decide how you want the results displayed. Click cell D2 if you want them stacked as individual clean spreadsheet rows. This step is useful when you prefer each repeated item to appear on its own row rather than all of the repeated text living in a single long line. Now that D2 is selected, type the formula 2ATO, text split, text join, true, C2, C3. This formula works in a few linked parts. First, text join, true, C2, C3 takes the space-separated outputs from C2 through C3 and joins them together into one combined string separated by spaces. The true argument helps handle any blanks appropriately so you do not get unexpected gaps. Then text split takes that combined string and splits it back into pieces using a space as the delimiter. After splitting, toCaller converts the resulting array into a single column. The final argument, 3, controls how Excel formats or processes the spilling into the column shape, ensuring the output ends up in a clean stacked list layout. This is what turns your repeated text fragments into individual rows. Finally, press the Enter key to spill your repeating items down the column cells. You should see the repeated items listed vertically, 1 per row, in the correct order created from your inputs. If you compare alpha and beta, you should notice that alpha appears 3 times and beta appears 2 times, matching the numbers you entered. That covers everything you need to know, and that is all there is to it.